Hello my friends, it's Diane and I'm back to continue working on the Domestic Arts Christmas journals. I'm going to be doing the second signature right now in the second book. But first I wanted to show you. I forgot to include the listing for Jennifer's shop in the video yesterday when I used the feedsack fabrics. So I'll include it in this video. I purchased these fabrics from her sale. I believe, well, these were, she has some that are 25% off and some that are 40% off. And I don't remember which these were. One of them was 40. They might have both been. But anyway, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful feedsack fabric. And this one goes well with it. And they're quite good sized pieces. So go check out Jennifer's shop with her sales and also the promotional pack she put together of 25 good sized pieces that are 6 by 12. You get 25 in your pack and the shipping is free. I also found this in her shop when I went to check out the sales. After she told me that she had stuff on sale, she had this book, the Pooh Songbook. I've never seen this. It was published in the 1960s. Original price was $3.95. 1961. And I didn't know, I really didn't know what it was like. I did see that there were some line drawings of the original classic Pooh, so I went ahead and ordered the book because I want to make a Pooh journal. But I did not know that the lyrics to these songs were all written by A.A. Milne. So that is something special. I just love the way he has with words. But wait till you see this cover. This dust jacket is very rough. But she didn't put a picture of the cover in the listing. How cute is that? This is going to be the cover of my Pooh journal. It's bigger than what I had planned, but I have to use it. Don't you agree? So anyway, I just wanted to show those things to you. I'm sorry, I'm rather hoarse this morning. So I have some papers gathered, again, like I did yesterday, for the second signature. And I'm just going to get started making it. Again, I'm using the second signature for the first book as my template. So the first page is constructed from a page from the craft book, and this is one of the end papers from the craft book. This book that I'm using for the first journal is Christmas from the Heart, and this page, this end paper, is from the other book. So this is the end paper from this book. So they each get each other's end paper. Isn't that pretty though? Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is the first journal that I'm making, that I made, and this is the end paper. So I'm using this end paper in the other journal. So they both get some. So I am going to trim that rough edge off. And this rough edge. This is a cute page. It has a pattern, but I like that it's colored in green. Now, with this page, the book page itself is what is folded over, but this is a narrower page. Oh, who's calling me? Nobody I want to talk to. I'm getting these calls that say, don't hang up. So anyway, this page is narrower, so I want to fold this one instead. And I'll just sew this to it. And I brought over some of the embellishments so I can sew this little ticket right on here, little label. It's a printable. Again, I'm going to have to fight with this bobbin. Well, the bobbin is almost empty. Maybe it'll act better once I fill a new one. So I'm just going to sew this on the edge here. And I have a pom-pom, or a yo-yo to glue on. This is a larger one. I pulled out the red and green ones that I had. And because it's larger and the hole in the center is larger, I'm going to glue this little foam snowflake on there, which I got from Leslie's shop. It was adhesive. I just pulled the backing off, but it's not very sticky. So I would glue it anyway for something like this. Anyway, my friend Leslie's shop is Vintage Paper Emporium. And I bought a little kit of Christmas embellishments from her, and I've used quite a few of them in the journals that I've made this year, so I will link her shop below also. She has lots of fun things in her shop. So this little snowflake came in that little kit from her. And then on this side, I have a pocket. This is a very large printable from Tsunami Rose. When I printed the Christmas embellishment kit, or ephemera kit, she has several of them, but you get a lot of these big cards, which were too big for most of the other journals that I made, so I saved them for these domestic arts journals. This page, however, is smaller. Let me see what I have. This can be inside the pocket. Thought I brought more of them over here with me. This one could be a pocket. I just do a little bit of trimming. Or this one. Or this one. I think I like this one. And I just have to trim a little bit off it. I'm just going to glue it. I glued this one, but it wouldn't stick to this glossy paper, so I sewed just that one side. My glue's working better today. There. By working, I mean coming out of the bottle easier. I feel like I sound like a man today. Okay. And then this will get tucked into that pocket when it dries. And I'll put another one in there too. Maybe that one. What else do I have to do to this page? Ooh, on this side, I have Parcel Post stickers. This is just a label, a vintage label. I'm just going to glue it right there. And then I will put a fabric pocket on this page. This is a vintage tablecloth piece that I used on that one. For this one, this is a different vintage tablecloth that I just recently got, and it has a lot of stains. This was definitely a used tablecloth, but it's got some really pretty designs. To see how to make a pocket out of it. The designs are kind of big. I love that little angel ornament. I think I'm going to use her. Somehow we'll make it work. And it, like I said, it's a stained tablecloth, but it's vintage. Okay, and I'll put a little rickrack across the top. It gives it a little added decoration and helps stabilize the top. And I will sew it to the page. See if I have enough bobbin thread to sew this pocket on. That bobbin's just jumping around in there. Oops, I put the foot down. So now I have a nice large pocket to put nice large pieces in. This one might be too big for this. It is. Let's see, what do I have in here? I have a recipe card, a double one. And I have a page, image from the craft book. Ouch. Gonna look for an image that I can cut out. Oh, that one's cute. That's a nice shape for it. There's a sheep. Wow. I wonder if this, yeah. Oh my goodness. In the 80s, my friend and I made walnut ornaments with a bread dough. We used bread and glue, glycerin. This is the recipe that we used. And we used half walnut shells, and we made all kinds of things to put inside. I still have some of those ornaments, and we sold them. I made little sleeping mice, bears, birds. Oh my goodness. I even made a skunk because my husband, before we got married, he had a black and white, was a black car, Matador car with a white stripe on it, and he called it the skunk. Unfortunately, he cracked it up before we got married. But anyway, I made him a little skunk ornament, and I still have it. Well, that's cool. That'll go in there. I am going to just put some lined paper on the back, and I've got a piece right here. Just going to use my ATG tape to apply it, which doesn't really want to stick to that glossy paper. There we go. This is just a scrap from this tablecloth piece. And there goes the bobbin thread. Oh, I'll have to restitch that. That didn't work. Oh boy. All right, I am going to refill the bobbin. You don't need to watch me do that, so I'll come back.